Hi guys, real quick, I wanted to come over here. I'm watching for snakes. Yeah, I'm behind on so much work. So we had some trees fall. I wanted to come over here and check on my... I don't want to get too close to that because timber rattlers like to lay up underneath that stuff. Oh, it's over there. I'm going to have to go around this tree because I'm not walking through there. We are behind on cleaning up stuff like that. It's real important to cut all that off the bottoms of the trees. But like I said, the house has taken up the last few years of our time, and we are very behind. Sad to say. Okay, so I do throw coffee grounds and stuff down in the weeds, and the trees are taken over. Tom will have to come in and take these trees out. Right here, folks. Right there. You can see that I'm tugging on. And then one right over there is black raspberries. That's all I have left of the Bristol. Because these trees, you know, the ice storm took out a bunch. Right here is another black raspberry, and this is these are the only two I have. So I wanted to come over and check on them, and they're doing really good. Look at them, look how thick they are, and got some new canes. So these are black raspberries. They have to be 100 foot away from all other raspberries. So this is one of the oak trees I planted. No, this actually was one that came up, and I just kept mowing around it and I let it grow. That right there is one of the ones I planted. It's a bur oak. Of course, it'll take years to get big. We will never have the trees that we had on this farm in our lifetime. It's sad to say, really miss them. But and this was a white oak, and it got pretty trashed by the ice storm and now the webworms, so I'm gonna have to get some beneficial nematodes over here. And then that was an oak I believe Tom planted. That tree survived the fire. Most of that whole fence line, it was thick trees. You couldn't even see over there. And then all of these newer trees in through there are pecans that I planted. They were just little itty bitty saplings. So I planted those, I believe, in 2014 after the fire, but it could have been 2015. I'll have to go back and look at my records when we get them all straightened out. But you can see I just used the roof shingles around there because this is what happens. All of this just grows crazy, and you can't really grow anything because that down there is weeds and Bermuda grass, and the fire burned real thick through here, and it wiped out most of my black raspberries. So I'm kind of starting over, and this whole area is where it burned, so everything just grows. I hear some stuff crunching around over there, so I'm gonna kind of head back toward the house. We do have mountain lions, and that whole property, it's got caverns, it's got waterfalls. It's a historic property that the family got in the land run, and it goes way back that way, way back that way, and way back this way. And so there's all kinds of wildlife. But you can kind of see some recovery. I had a real big strawberry patch up under these trees because in Oklahoma everything cooks. So I had a really big strawberry patch, strawberry and onion patch, and the ice storm just wiped it out. And then you can see we still had a lot of the ice storm damage that just dropped. Over there by the trash is all these goji berries, and we need to get in there and clean up. We are very behind. But normally when I mow about this time of evening, you know, during the summer when it cools off. There's some really big copperheads that like to come from over there, over this way. And they do like to head for that trash area because the mice go for the trash and the snakes come for the mice. So, ugh. We need to plant some really thick mint around that trash thing. But a lot of the trees took a big hit during the ice storm. And of course, you know, the fire. So, you know, there's a few trees that survived, and then you can see where everything is starting to come back, but it's a lot of stuff that you really don't want. And the historic oak trees are gone. Now all these cottonwoods are popping up everywhere, and we sure don't want those. That's probably why a lot of my scratchiness is going on. But anyhow, that tree's looking better. That one over there just really didn't make it. My husband talked to the owner just to kind of clean that up so that we would decrease the snake population from coming over here. And a few years ago, he brush hogged it to kind of clean that up, because that helps keep that kind of stuff down. But anyhow, I love it here. It's just so pretty. Just very pretty. But I cannot see over that fence now. I don't see what's going on over there. All right. Have a good night, y'all. It's kind of pretty on the farm. It's Tom and I's anniversary. And he got called out. Ow! Mosquitoes. We have a lot to clean up on this farm to make it look good again. A lot of work. Just not enough time. Okay, guys. Have a blessed day. And catch you later. Listen to that whippoorwill. Love that. We need to get our hammocks out. But then again, maybe not. The wind will tear them up, and get lots of mosquitoes this year. And no time to hang out in a hammock. Good night.